Great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Padres.
Towing the slab in today's game, Griffin Canning. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go? Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And we're underway from San Diego. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, makes the catch. One down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boogan, that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Here in San Diego and just getting started. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well, and it's off the wall. The relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
On the ground, right side. Tatis handles that chance. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
That is it. The catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Challenge from behind the dish here, and it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 outs with a runner at third. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle. Tatis to first. That ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 1. The Padres coming to bat. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. To the right side, Freeman. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
That one the other
That's
way.
foul ball.
And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Gavin Sheets in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Sheets leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That
Ball.
one misses, and the count 1-2.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And
Ball.
that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Let's go, 3-2. And ball 4 to
Take your
a
base.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
No, that's a ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball down the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Ball.
The 1-0. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in San Diego, new inning getting started. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that is out of play. Muncy getting to start at the hot corner. Made his major league debut when he was 26 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. The 0-2. Now
Ball 2 down.
Next
Ball.
pitch inside, and the count is filled up. That one
Take your
misses.
base. Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
That's
Check
a check.
swing.
Did he
Tried
go?
to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. On the ground to third,
That's
and that's a
foul.
foul ball. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Merrill on the move. Rings it in.
Batting in, the left fielder, Hernandez.
That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
One out man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball off the plate.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting ninth, the second
Hooked
baseman,
around that pitch on the outside, but he was
Yeah.
still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. First and second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Stays alive. And the 0-2. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And the runners will move up.
Well, this is a real gift here with two away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with two men in scoring position instead of just one. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
No.
Muncy at third. Hernandez at second with two gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, two outs. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that'll
Ball
load
four.
the bases.
Take your base.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
That's
a
in
strike.
there. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Can't get to it. This might clear the bases. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So runner at second, 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Doubled his first time up.
Ball 1.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 1-2.
Ball, no.
Next
Ball
pitch
3.
is downstairs. Kyle Tucker up next for the Dodgers. Runner at second, 2 down. Chop back up the middle. And that chance handled. Inning over. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Bottom of the second. Laureano comes up to hit.
Selection number 5, Laureano.
And
Ball
that
1.
misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
Yep.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 0-1. There's a strike. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next to hit.
Ball, no.
Two down, nobody on. In there at the knees, and the count even at 1. Foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That's a ball.
That misses. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Tatis off of first with 2 away.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Ball 2.
That
No,
just misses.
down.
And it's 3-2.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. And it falls. Here comes Tatis around third. Relay throw home.
On the tag,
and he's
you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start. You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Oh, great stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Ball. Ball
He's clearly
outside.
trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
To kick the 3-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And he walked
Ball
him.
4,
And
first
he
base.
made that pitcher throw 9 times on the way to that walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Muncy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Ball.
Man at second. That one ripped. That's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Teoscar Hernandez fouled off left side.
Clearly,
Down,
he hasn't
ball.
had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Late with the swing there. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there. Got it. 2 gone now. On the corner for a strike. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back safely. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Pajes off of first with 2 away. Misses inside. 1-2 to count. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Griffin Canning departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Yuki
Padres,
Matsui gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 3. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Petco Park, digging in, Gavin Sheets. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Ripped, but it curls foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. He goes down looking.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
One out man at first. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez moving under it. That is the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 3. Back here in San Diego as we go to the top of the 4th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's foul.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Just
that's
misses
a ball.
with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Line drive. Hauls it in. One away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yep.
The 0-1. Hot shot to third. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
2 down, bases empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Oh, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Comes up empty.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Bottom of the 4th, Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. 1 up, 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Ha!
High in the air, out to right. Tucker on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Duran, the next up for the Padres.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's down.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball 2.
Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. hitting on deck circle. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Gets the call. And a full count now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In the air, right field. And the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Padres,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jeremiah Estrada. He last pitched 2 days ago. Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Smith.
That one drilled left field. 1 away.
Very nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 15, Mayo.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
0-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. On the ground at first. Sheets steps on the bag, and the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, no. That's down. Ball 2.
Estrada, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. Ripped on the ground to second, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 3. Back here at Petco Park. So here's the Padres DH, Miguel Andujar. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Gervais, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Trinan also throwing. High fly ball out into left center field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Gavin.
Fastball for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The Dodgers leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ball 2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That misses. Ball 3. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's
Ball
ball
4. Take your base.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. So 2 down. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado. A strikeout and a walk. Just missed. That
Outside.
one misses. That's 5 straight.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike.
Steer right.
So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball. Two now. Just missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Now pitching for the
Bradley
Padres,
Rodriguez taking over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Hard hit to third. Whips it across. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter number 6, second baseman,
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Yo, 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
That's in for a strike. Pick-off move to second. Kim back on a dive. Man at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, he
Ball.
missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one up and in. Look out. Two now. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Kim up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And ball 4 to a board.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
This one in the air right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball 2. Hee high.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Padres 3.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Dodgers,
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Gervais. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Here comes X to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
High.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Come on, X.
The 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Este.
Hee high.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-2. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 2 away now.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, number 21, Nick.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Padres, Nick Castellanos. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Padres down in order. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
This one in the air right field. Castellanos moves on it, but it's off the leather. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Here comes Max Muncy. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Fair ball. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Popped up. Tatis. That's out number 2.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
They get the force, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-3. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in San Diego, here's Ramon Laureano.
The left fielder, number 5, Ramon Laureano.
Hey!
This one in the air, right field. And he can't make the play. Throw comes into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, Boog, I feel for him right there. And to drop a pop-up like that as an outfielder, it's kind of like an infielder that gets the yips and can't throw across the diamond. You hope it doesn't get in his head, because everyone is paying attention to the next fly ball that he's going to get to make sure he makes the catch. And when he does, there'll be a whole lot of folks applauding sarcastically.
Hey!
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a strike up high, and it's 0-2. Liner snagged at first.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Fernando.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr.
No, inside.
One out and a runner at second, and Laureano in scoring position.
That's a ball.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That's towards center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Paul Gervais is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm
Dodgers,
out of the bullpen,
number
Lake
49.
Trinan.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Ha!
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out towards right center field. Tucker on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Padres leave 1, can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off,
for
Hesung
Los
Kim.
Angeles, the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Kim on at first, nobody out. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Morahone, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Ohtani wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, so the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. One out man at first. Here's Mookie to hit.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
That one fouled hard the other way. Here's 0-1.
No.
Step off, throw to first.
He made it safe.
Back in safely. One now. Runner on the go. That one ripped, but foul. Grounder might be two. To Tatis for the pivot. There's one on the first, double play, and that's the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Padres 3. Back here at Petco Park. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
And there's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fought off foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get
Got him, that's an out.
And the strikeout.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ball.
The other way, and he beats the shift. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
The batter, number 2.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. That's a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field. He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss, strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Edgardo Henriquez getting loose out there. Two on, one out.
Ball
Good
two.
spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a foul ball.
In the air, left side. Hernandez settles under it. He's got it.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, number 21, Nick.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Nick Castellanos, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
no.
Ball 1. That's a ball.
That's down.
Tried the sweeper. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Padres with a chance to get back into it here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper and it was effective. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Padres 3. Back here in San Diego, this offense. All right, just about ready for baseball. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we are underway. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Chopped left side, and it goes just foul. Another 1-2. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
The 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Look out!
Time. That hit
And
him.
it hit him.
First base.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. 1 down. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Close
Ball
one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a big swing and a miss. No question about this one. It's out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Tucker thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
P-Rod.
Line drive. And there are 2 outs. Two outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
No,
he hasn't wanted
outside.
to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Close,
No.
but call the ball. Ball 3. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ha!
Here comes the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Smith off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Ball. Ball, no.
In the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And there's one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
That's a check. What do you got?
Hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This to third. Throw on to Freeman. What a play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Ball.
And that's
Ball.
off the outside edge. And that's ball three. And he walked
Ball
him on
four.
four
Take your
pitches.
base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last
Batting
pitch
fourth,
wasn't even much
the
to
third
think about.
baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Misses
Ball.
again, 5 in a row. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side.
Ball inside.
Broken bat, roller to first. Flips it. What a play. Inning over. One left for San Diego, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Petco Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one way inside. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Castellanos moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting in, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball.
That's hard hit on the line. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in there.
Hey,
Just beat
deep
the
throw.
tag. It's a double.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
Next to hit, Haesung Kim. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And
No, that's a
downstairs.
ball.
Oh,
Too
looks
low.
more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ball
Just
down.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Hernandez around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
Mookie digs in here.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Goes down looking. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. This is NL West action on bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away in the count. 0-2. That's to third. Muncy slings it across and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Right through there for a strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Freeman takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Right fielder, number 21, Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That's a check. Did he swing?
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count. That one lifted to left. Hernandez turns to the right. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in San Diego, on to the 3rd inning. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
No.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Ball 2, down.
Here's a 2-0. Liner caught at second. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out man at first. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that.
Machado to Tatis for the pivot. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the inning, Laureano comes up to hit.
The left fielder, number 5, Laureano.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Outside low. And a count 1-2.
Ball.
Got him. 1 gone here.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
No.
The 1-0.
Hook one.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Popped out to left his first time.
Ball.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. And that'll be an infield single with no time to recover.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down. And when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Tatis off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. Tatis runs.
Ball.
There's a ball.
No, that's it.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air right field. And that's a base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now here is Gavin Sheets. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Petco Park, out of the 4th, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahill.
Down.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Inside.
Ball, no.
And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1. Back here in San Diego, here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Sheehan back to work. This one in the air, right field, and there's one down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
That catches the corner. Bogaerts swings through that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ball
That's
1.
a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Yep. Ball 1.
The Padres trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Up the middle, bats up with it, whips it to first on the run.
Yeah, you're
on
out.
the money. Nice play. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Action in the pen down there. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Estrada warming up as well. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. That gets by him, and he's into second with nobody out.
It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
In the air to left center. Merrill has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's Mookie Betts. Missed
Ball.
with a changeup. Ball 1. And
Inside.
another ball. On a line. Base hit into the outfield. Kim around third. He'll score easily. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Griffin Cannon will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to the
Padres,
lefty in this spot, Yuki Matsui.
Yuki.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
No, that's a
Little
ball.
trouble with this one behind the plate. And the 1-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's Kyle Tucker. That one hit to right. And there are two down.
Up next is the catcher, Will.
Hee-haw! Ball. Ball 2. Ball 3.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now it's 3-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Max Muncy.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate.
Hee-haw!
And now the 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That
Ball.
misses the zone. Ball 2. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Number 21, Nick Castellanos.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Ball, no.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
The left fielder, number 5, Laureano.
Ball.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. 2-0.
Ball
Just
3.
missed. And a 4-pitch
Ball 4.
walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rodolfo Duran. Foul ball. And the 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Paul Gervais, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Henriquez getting loose as well. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, the second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Tatis in his 7th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Hike. Ball 2.
Liner snagged at first. Padres leave 1. They trail it 6-1. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So digging in, Andy Pajes.
The center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
This one in the air. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right
too
there.
high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Bogarts fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Kim.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Yuki Matsui won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Jeremiah
Padres,
Estrada
number
into the game.
56.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Estrada.
And now it's going to be Haesung Kim, 1 for 2.
Ay.
Two down, nobody on, and that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Got him looking. 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it though 6-1. Bottom of the sixth. Now the DH for the Padres, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
First offering way inside, almost got him. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th.
What do you got?
Check swing, appeal down to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. The 1-2. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. And a breaking ball misses outside. The 1-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Foul ball there. Just off the outside edge.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two on the way.
Here we go, Manny.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ball. No, that's a ball.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside, if nothing else, keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
3-0 down. Swings through that. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees, and that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Ha!
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now. Seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
High.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swinging a foul straight back.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers down in order. They still lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for
Paul
the Dodgers,
Gervais
number
comes on
55.
now.
And you know,
Paul
bullpen guys can struggle
Gervais.
sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Hey.
Check
Hey!
swing. He went. That's strike 2. In the air, right field, Tucker under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Ball 1.
Movement in the bullpen. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Ball.
That clips the corner. That one
No.
off the mark. 3-1 now. And that's
That's
low
a
for
ball. Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted
The
at
right
first
fielder,
base with
number
a quick
21,
free pass.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Fastball for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
No.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Man at first, one away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The Padres, the left fielder, number 5, realizada.
In there for strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Oh, look at the stop.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Here's the catcher, Rodolfo Duran. That
Ball,
misses,
no.
and that's ball one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that
Ball
one is
three.
downstairs. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second onto Freeman. Double play, inning over. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Padres 2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Padres,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Bradley Rodriguez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
That's a ball.
Rodriguez, in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one ripped left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. Now a relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Max Muncy at the dish. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
D-Ride.
1 out and a runner at second. That
Ball
one
2.
inside. Look out. And a 2-1 on the way. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahill.
Ahoy.
That one hammered left field. Carrying well. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 8-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So 2 down, and now Teoscar Hernandez. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other.